Hey, what's good? You're watching the Running Report, where we give you running news produced for and by the culture. And this past week, we were at the California High School State Championship. And let me tell you, we saw Sadie Engelhardt do something that's been done in over 48 years at the California State meet. Then as well, we saw Dijon Stanley help Granada Hills bring a title to the LA City section for the first time since 2008. Plus, Rodrick went out there and put out quadruple performance in the 4x1, the 400, the 4x8, and also the 4x4, which was incredible. We have so much more else to talk about, so many stories, so let's just get right into it on this edition of the Running Report. This year's California State meet was historic, and Sadie Engelhardt made sure of that. First off, in the 1600 meters, she went out there and won it in a 4:33.45 in a new California State meet record. Then she came back in the 800, the most anticipated race of the weekend, everybody watching. She outkicks a strong field, winning it in a time of 2:07 and becoming the first girl to complete the 18-16 double since 1975.
So just to have a day like this, it gives me a lot of confidence, and I'm very excited. I had that historic mark in mind coming into today, and I felt good after the 16, and I was like, it's possible. So yeah, very excited about today.
Every single time Sadie steps on the track, she is etching her name into history. She's gonna be doing that again at the Portland Track Festival. I believe she's gonna be lining up in the 1500, which is gonna be super exciting. But also, she's also etching the name of Ventura and Ventura County, and I feel like she's rising up the level of competition there, as well as we saw Andreas Dribdahl win the 1600 meter from Santa Barbara, and Sadie Engelhardt's teammate Anthony Fasthorse getting third place in the 1600 meter at the state championship. Everyone in Ventura is rising up to the challenge and getting their chance to etch their name into history. Team, but the Channel League, y'all are doing some amazing things.
It's very competitive, obviously, down there, and I think we have just the combination of everything, like the weather, the terrain, different places to run. I think we just get a good combination of things that, prepare us for success like this.
None of y'all are seniors, so you're gonna come back. Tell the people, stop sleeping on Santa Barbara, Ventura County.
Yeah, stop sleeping on Santa Barbara. We're coming up, we're doing great things, and yeah, next year will just be this is just the starter, so next year will be it.
Engelhardt was not the only double champion of the day. We also saw Brendon See of JSerra go out there and completely dominate the throws. He didn't even make the shot put in the state last year, but this year he won the shot put and the disc at the California State Championship. Was this the goal going in, being this double champion? Was that the goal this season?
Definitely the goal. I mean, it's been my dream to win state last year, and coming back here, it's been awesome. So definitely winning shot put as well as discus is a blessed day.
C's focus is now shifting to Nike Nationals, where a lot of these kids are now. And last year, he finished second place at Nike Outdoor Nationals, and he's hoping for even bigger things coming up this year.
I love going to Nationals. Last year was a great experience, but it's a new meet, new day. So we'll see who's the best man that day.
What do you think you're going to need to throw to get that Nike National Championship in Hayward?
You never know, but I'll be loving to throw 200 this year. That'd be awesome.
200? 200? All right. Another double champion this year was Rodrick Pleasant, whose only mission was to make history in the 100 and the 200 meter double. 10-2 state record. Was that the goal today?
The goal was just to get the meet record. We ran fast. We have the state record. Now having the meet record is exciting. Just engrave my name in history. So that's been the biggest thing. Coming out here having fun and enjoying it. This is my last high school meet ever, so it's exciting.
Someone else who has made a lasting impression this year on California and really the nation, and he's still not done, is Rodrick out of Long Beach Poly. He did this, and I'm talking about an amazing quadruple. I'm talking about in the 4x1, he went out there, placed fourth with Long Beach Poly team. He came back, got second in the 400, running 46 O's, US number 5. He got fourth in the 4x8, splitting a 149, coming back for Long Beach Poly. And then in the 4x4, he led Long Beach Poly to a first place finish with a split of 49.9. Aaron caught up with Rodrick after his 400 meters second place and talked about the comparisons to Obi Moore, the California high school state legend, and just asked him about his extremely busy day.
What does that mean to have those type of comparisons?
I mean, that's great. We all know he's a great runner, incredible runner. So just being compared to that, just what the future holds, you don't know, but just be able to do our best, and I don't know. just become great.
You got the 4x8 next, or?
Yes, 4x8, and then 4x4 after.
Yeah. So how do you stay in lock? Those are people say those are the two hardest events.
Yeah.
And how you stay locked in for that?
I don't know. I don't be locked in. It's just, just staying ready at all times, ready to work.
Well, yeah, like they say, stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Yes.
But we're going to let you go get ready for those events, man.
Thank you.
Now, Zai is definitely one of those people that you're just going to be rooting for. He's doing such incredible things that, especially in that 4x8, when he was coming back, I'm like, bro, I'm rooting for this guy. Let's go Long Beach Poly. You know what I mean? And since I grew up running in California since 5 years old through club track, middle school, high school, and even some parts of college, and now I coach at a local high school, there are going to be people that I'm flat out rooting for. I know I'm a journalist, but like, if I'm at the California State meet, I am going to root for Mackenzie Brown and Dominique Abbott out of JW North, bro. Like, it just is what it is. Mackenzie won the 800 meter last year in that incredible race against Sadie Engelhardt. This year she placed second, and her teammate Dominique Abbott made it to the state final in her first time ever running the 800 and ran 2:10. An incredible story. Aaron caught up with them, and it's just incredible to see them doing their thing at the state meet.
I'm gonna date myself, but 11 years ago, me and my bro, we made to stay in the mile as a team, like both of us, in the final. What does it feel like to be here with your teammate competing at the highest level?
I think it just shows that our coach is the best. We're the only two that brought teammates, and I think that even though we didn't place where we wanted to, we still came out, got a medal, and did what we had to do.
What does it mean for you, Dominique, to be here and finish strong together with your teammate?
We train hard every day. We know the workouts we do paid off. So I just think that we just stick together because we worked really hard.
Now, this next guy I've been knowing since I was like 9 or 10 years old. I ran club track with his brother going all the way to the Junior Olympics. I played football with his brother a little bit, and even watched his brother win the California State Championship in the 300 meter hurdles. Now to watch Cayden Roberson place 3rd place in the California State Championship in the 300 meter hurdles in his first year doing it. Like, this dude is going to be a problem next year. Only a junior from Roosevelt High School, my alma mater. This dude is really going to be an issue.
Coming out here and getting close to the time for first, it feels really good. My first year doing hurdles. I'm proud to come out here and run like that.
Lastly, this girl is practically enemy number 1 for the high school cross country team I coach. But when this girl is running 10:02 and winning the California State Championship, you can't help but root for her. Rylee Blade's just too beast, bro. Freshman year, you had a great cross country season, had the injury, then you came back, ran that 800, you made the CIF prelims, but then advanced from there. But thinking back to that time when you're injured, finding your way back after a great cross country season, did you imagine being back here as the state champion in the 3200 and running, almost breaking 10 minutes in the 32 as well?
No, I didn't honestly think that this would be happening right now. I always wanted to get to state in track, but I imagined podium as my goal, but to be up and getting first, it's pretty surreal, to be honest. I honestly don't even know what to say about it.
Before we close out the show, we gotta talk about our team winners on the girls side especially. We have Long Beach Wilson winning it with 44 points over Culver City's 31. This is Wilson's first state title since 2006, and Coach Nielsen says that it's the team's camaraderie that really sets them apart.
The kids stick together and they work hard, so I think that's a big part, just getting along with each other and wanting to work. Most of these kids don't want to go home after practice. They stick around. So the camaraderie is really important to us.
Coach Nelson is absolutely right about the hard work that Long Beach Wilson puts in. The sophomore and 300 meter hurdle champion of this past state championship, Kaylin Edwards, reminded me of this and made it clear when I asked her about her spikes. Also seen Audrey, she went out there, she won that 400, and your guys' spikes, you guys is that a colorway? I'm curious. All of y'all, it seems like y'all really working in those spikes. I'm just curious.
I mean, if your spikes is clean, then what are you really doing?
Oh, I guess you're right. Y'all going through fire in those, for sure. Just talk about the team atmosphere on Long Beach Wilson. You guys really have a legacy at this point at just how it's been, especially on the girls' side.
Honestly, we're like family, so we just support each other, and we just tell each other go out there, do what you know that you can do, and we just trust each other.
Coach Nelson also wanted to emphasize the significance of being a state champion in California compared to anywhere else in the United States.
But here we know in California,
One state championship.
it's one state championship.
One person. Nobody else. We can't say it's not 5A, 3A, 2A. California, if you're the state champion, nobody else can say that they're the state champion. So this is real big. It's big in California.
On the men's side, Granada Hills Charter won the day with 36 points after only scoring 9 points last year. But Coach Rylee says that those 9 points, really the experience and the hunger they got out of that really energized this team and carried them to victory this year in the state championship.
It started a year ago here. You know, many of these kids were here last year at the state championships, and just to get that new experience. And a lot of them were new, and they wanted to get back. And they looked at numbers and saw what they had to do to be in a position to be competitive for a state championship. And as a coach, when kids are hungry, you just put them in the position to be successful. It was we were very fortunate this year.
On the men's side, Granada Hills Charter was led by a determined Dijon Stanley, who placed first in the 400 meter and came back and placed second in the 200. He also had a massive workload of the 4x1 and the 4x4 as well. We caught up with him after the 400 to talk about how he manages warming up and cooling down and really recovering through these 4 events.
Job's not finished yet.
No, job is not finished. I still gotta come out here in the 200 and I'm gonna run my hardest. That's the hardest field of the day. And then the 4x4, I want to go out there and win that too. So the job not finished today, but it's halfway done. We're two out of 4.
How do you warm up? Do you just do the 4x1 and just keep on going?
After the 4x1, it was like 30 minutes. So I just went and got a little massage, and then I came back and just ran the 400. But it's kind of not like a long time before the 200, so I'm gonna go get another massage. Then I'm gonna warm up for a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back and run. So it's just a little massage, here and there, a little bit of warm up, and just coming out and just giving it all.
The junior Jordan Coleman placed 7th for Granada Hills Charter in the 100 meter championship. Also, he played a big part in the 4x1 and the 4x4 to score big points for Granada Hills.
We talked about this at Arcadia, and y'all did it. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. The entire year, the goal was to win state. The entire year was to come out here and be champions at a state level, and we just did that today. So it feels amazing, spectacular, all the good emotions.
We're standing here. It is, I don't know what time it is, probably 11 o'clock. It's the middle of the night, and we are excellent and energized. I've been up all day. I've been thinking about this all day, and it feels nice to actually come out here and execute. And we really put everything out on the table, and it's a great feeling to end the year like this.
What's next? Are we going to see y'all at any national meets? What's next?
I don't know, you might see me in the summer. I know my boy is gonna go off there to Utah, do some football.
You will not see me no more. Goodbye, everybody. I love y'all. Y'all have fun.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this edition of the Running Report. You can check out all these interviews in full length, even more interviews if you click onto our California State Meet Championship playlist. It'll be on the screen shortly. And also, we will be at the Nike Outdoor Nationals coming up this June. So check out for that Running Report coming out in mid-June, and so many other things coming this summer. We'll see y'all next time on the Running Report. Let's get it.